Technology and Management, and I am going to speak about understanding TRL, MRL and their importance. What is TRL? The Technology Readiness Level, or TRL, is an internationally recognized scale for describing where a new technology is in research and development process. It was originally developed by NASA in 1970 and it has been adopted by various industries and startups. The TRL ranges from 9 levels, from 1 to 9, with 9 being ready for commercialization. TRL benchmarking is used by public and private industries and investors to perform decision making. NASA originally developed TRL scale and continues to use TRL to manage complex projects including rover development to Mars mission. Function of TRL. It helps to monitor and adapt their process route towards the largest system integration and or market launch. This enables a better execution in terms of projects, performance, schedule and budget. The scale is appreciated for its ability to improve risk management, which is very essential for any startup, resource allocation and project coordination. Therefore, TRL and TRL-inspired readiness scales are increasingly utilized by engineers, scientists, innovators, investors, grantors, purchasers and international organizations, and even used by educational groups. TRL show how close you are to the shipping of your product. How your product will perform overall can be guided by TRL. They let you check, they let you keep a track on the project in a spectrum between an idea of launch and a usable product in the industry. Also, if you are an individual without any interest in commercialization, you can generally refer to TRL to underline your research focus. For instance, TRL 1, 2, 3 levels might mean you are a theoretician dealing with the abstract and concepts. Here you can work as a researcher. For level 1, 2, 3 you can work as a researcher and you can jot down the points like we do in literature survey. Then level 4 to 9 onwards is all about demonstration, performing experiment, proving it to the world and getting it commercialized. This is how TRL came into the picture of NASA. It was initially the level 1. Before invention of anything, any level invention, there should be a base for that. So initially, what was the TRL level 1 and 2? It was the research concept that was taken. The problem has been read, and in 1980, though NASA started TRL, launch of TRL in 1970, but majorly it came into the picture in 1980, where the fundamental importance of the air making developers and the theorems were read in level 1 and 2. Where in level 3, it evolved in 1990, where the applications were majorly read and it was ready for the lab test. TRL 4 and 5 level came into picture in 1995 and 1997, where the model were taken out and sub-scale model were tested. First it was divided into small experiments that performed together, that was made together to perform a task. That was the final one came into consideration in level 6, where the full scale for any type of demonstration, we need to have the stats value. We need to have the values. So the readings were taken and it was practically attempted in level 6. Now level 7 in NASA, what happened? It came in 2001 and 2005, where the validation of the concepts were taken. The flight was ready. It was given in this. TRL 8 and 9 is working till now. Like we have the certification of the aviation and deployed into the market. That flight which was about to launch, which has been taken into consideration, that was the basic. What happened? The NASA started this for the launch of for a innovation of for a development of a flight system, which started from 1980 and it came finally to this level. NASA quest to make jet engines quieter led to the development of chevrons, which moved relatively quickly through TRL process to be deployed in the commercial marketplace. This is Technology Readiness Level, TRL level. It starts from level 1 to 9, and we can see that initially the first stage is research, which consists of all the 3 levels, first, second, third, where a literature survey is done. Then there is development. Development is on the basis of the performance of experiments. Certain chain of the experiments are performed. It is performed in small group to give a perfect result. Then it is deployed. Deployed means it has come into the practice and it can be commercialized now. TRL levels. Now we can divide TRL levels into 3 parts. First one is research, then development and deployment. The first 3 levels comes under research. Basic principle is observe. First we have to take out the problem. What is the problem? It has been observed and then it has been jotted down so that we can formulate the technology. Then level 3 is about experimental proof of the concept. Then development comes where there are again 3 levels, level 4, 5 and 6. Technology is validated and it is performed in the lab. Then technology validated is correlated with the environment. It is seen whether it is relevant to the environment or not, whether it is matching all the circumstances that is coming under the environment, and then technology demonstration in a relevant environment. First of all, it is validated. It is just seen whether what an experiment has been performed, has any relevance with the environment. Then it has the relevance with the environment, then it can be demonstrated in the environment. Then deployment. Now after these successful steps, then deployment comes into the picture. Level 7, 8, 9 comes under the deployment. System prototype demonstration in operational environment is seen. Then system complete and qualified. Now it means that all the levels have been successfully completed. It means that the problem which has been taken out is solved with the help of the technology and various experiments. Then it has qualified all the environment requirements. Then finally the step 9 is the last one, where the actual system is proven and it is now operational in the environment. There are certain groups like NASA, European, Malaysian commercializations that takes TRL according to them. Now here the TRL is designed by NASA. NASA is the mother of this TRL. Now it is designed by NASA to evaluate and determine technology maturity and commercial readiness on the scale of T1 to T9. These all are the again 9 steps: basic research, technology formulated, proof of the concept, feasibility, demonstration, technology development, validity, demonstration, commercial transition, technology demonstration and commercialized. We have discussed about all these 9 steps earlier. Importance of technology. Importance of technology readiness level. Technology readiness level tells that your product is ready for service by passing all the tests of the environment along with the idea, prototype, validation and production. Here the idea is just about, suppose we have taken out some problem from the society. Now we need to think about how we can solve the problem. We need the help of technology. Now the prototype is created. Small prototype is created initially. So it is built in the laboratory environment, and then the large scale prototype is taken, that is tested in the intended environment. Validation is like prototype system is tested and it is very close to the climate, to the expected performance. Demonstration system is like operating in the operational environment at a pre-commercial scale. First of the kind of commercialization system, all the technical process and system to support commercial activities in a ready state. Full and final commercial application is the production one, where the technology on the general availability is for customer. These are the levels again shown. Why I am showing the levels again and again? Because initially we need to cross all the levels. We cannot reach on the 9th level. So we have to see all the levels and we have to work on the levels to fulfill all the requirement. Then only we can come for a final output. Level functions. This is how the level works. It is like here TRL 1 to TRL 9 and all the levels have their own importance. We have seen that basic principle is observed and reported in level 1. Then level 2 concept and application is formulated. Then level 3 concept demonstrated and experimented. Level 4 key elements demonstrated in laboratory and environments. Level 5 is about the key elements demonstrated in relevant environments. Level 6 is representative of the deliverable demonstrated in the relevant environments. Level 7 is final development version of the environment and operational actual delivery qualified through the test and demonstration, and the level 9 is operational use of delivery. Steps for the TRL assessment. Now TRL, we have taken an idea, then we have proved it, we have performed various experiments, then we have commercialized it. But we need to access our things. What the experiment has been performed is really working or no. We cannot leave after commercializing. We need to keep an eye on each and every step of our experiment. That can be done by TRL assessment. Here, the TRL assessment has two major concerns. That is the TRL measurement. For the last one is the deployment level, where the general definition, the full commercial system is available for the customers, whereas for the space program definition, the actual system has been flight proven through a successful mission operation. Advantages of TRL system. We know that TRL is really very important for any startup, industry, space and development of our country. So the main purpose of using TRL is to help inform in decision making, the concern about development and implementation of the technology. Major advantages and the uses of the cases of TRL includes providing a common understanding of the technology status between technology developers, program managers and other stakeholders. So a person can make a relation between the technology, project manager and stakeholders. Informing risk management activities. The startup can have knowledge about the risk management, whether the particular technology is working in the marketplace or no. So before giving any capital value or before investing for any startup, they can just go through the TRLs of particular field. Informed decision concerning future technology funding. So there can be a rough idea about the future funding, whether that TRL, the previous TRL which has been developed has taken a small amount of value, so we can use that TRL as a base for any other upcoming TRLs. Informed decision concerning transition of technology to the next stage of the development or commercialization. This is the innovation chain converting science into wealth. How the science technology has converted into wealth. So initially we know that it was all about research. The 3 stages was worked about the research. So knowledge development was a must. Literature service has played a very important role. So the basic technology research to prove feasibility is done in these 3 levels. Then the technology development is there. Initially the academic person can work on that. The literature survey can be taken, the problem can be written down, and now it has further moved to the technology development part where the experiment has been performed by the various scientists. Now it has come to the business development. Now after analyzing all the technology term and research programs, to final it has moved into business development where there are the 3 levels 7, 8 and 9. So pilot plan and scale up is done over there. Market launch and commercialization is done over there. So we can see how the science is converted into wealth. Now what is MRL? MRL provides a common language and standard for accessing the manufacturing maturity of technology or product and plans for its future maturation. TRL, MRL both plays very important role for development of any industry. Complements existing technology readiness levels. We can see that both are correlated, one complement the other. Used to assess maturity and risk of technology underlying manufacturing process. So the risk which has been seen in TRL can be marked by MRL. Enable rapid and affordable transition to weapon system programs designed to address manufacturing risk mitigation, which is very important for any startup. So relationship to system acquisition and milestone. We can see that these all are again the TRL levels that has been interrelated by this MRL level. So initially pre-concept refinement is seen, then technology development, then system development and demonstration, then production and deployment. So both are correlated. Manufacturing readiness level again has these 9 levels. Both TRL and MRL both have 9 levels that are correlated with each other. So technical development, pre-production and production are 3 major classifications of MRL. So here are the 9 levels of MRLs. So initially the concept proposed with scientific validation, every proving has been done. It is now commercialized. TRL has been given all the experiment. It is now commercialized. It is working in the market right now. So what is the function of MRL? MRL initial level, the concept proposed with the scientific validation, then application and validity of the concept and demonstration, experiment proof of the concept is completed, production validated in the lab environment, basic capability demonstrated, process optimized for production, capability and rate confined, full production process qualified, full production process qualified for full range of part, and full metrics are achieved. So these are the 3 phases: technology and assessment proving, pre-production and product implementation. Again, these are the 9 levels that has been explained in the previous slide. So we can see that these 9 levels have been classified again. The operation and support is the last one, full rate production demonstrated and lean production practices in the place. Now it is working in the market, manufactured already. So we can just correlate with the graph and the statistical values whether it is going up or down. Material solution analysis, technology development, engineering and manufacturing development, production development, operation support. These are the full rate production and demonstration, lean production practices in the place. So this is the relation between TRL and MRL. When any technology has been developed and come into it is in the market, then it has to give a technology push. Then market push. Then only it can work in a linear way. Otherwise it will go down. So we can see that that is called the sweet spot here. It is positively pushed by the technology. It has passed all the levels successfully. Now the 9 levels of the MRL has been also crossed. Now market push is also there. Now the product is in a sweet spot. So these are the certain readings of all the startups and scale-ups industries, universities where TRL and MRL has been used. You can see that the market readiness level and technology readiness level are there. Y-axis is MRL and x-axis is TRL. In MRL, the ideation, validation, traction and scaling is there. In TRL, research, prototype, validation, production is there. These are the 4 shades that has been given. So universities and R&D centers, research and development centers are there. It is there. We can see that how the prototype has been generated and it is going in the positive side. Nothing is coming down. So graph is linear and everything is developing and growing out. This is how the TRL and MRL are correlated. That has been explained in the previous slide. So for any explanation and for any launch, we need to know both TRL and MRL. So both are very important for industry and development of a country. Thank you so much.